TRaMpY keeps coming back, visiting. Here you go, mate. He's alright with me. He's cool. He came the other day. I didn't have my phone handy, but he makes a noise. He like stops up there, make sure I see he's here, and he's like, hey, he's just, TRaMpY, you alright? Oh, he's like, yeah, I'm just getting a drink. I don't know how. Maybe almost block the drains, maybe not. Maybe TRaMpY just hangs there because we're mates and that's alright with me. Where you going? It's the same one. He's cool. He also showed me last time he's a hologram. Look, I think it was the old but it seemed to be, well, either way I was being shown that, whether it was TRaMpY was helping to this TRaMpY. It's pretty cool, like the other TRaMpY. But I think he's helping to show that. Yeah, alright. What's that? Yeah, the lines and the thing. Down here, you're right. They're just here. Little mate, yeah? You're right. I'm just about to say go. I'm going to cruise. Let's go. Get. How about that? A little bit like my TRaMpY pigeon, hanging in the spot where they try to not have them there, I think, with those spikes. But it's worked out quite well for these crew. They're like, nice. We've got all of our feathers and our comfort and our warmth and our little kept spilling over the gutter, and now, thank you, universe. Someone's come along and put some fencing in to help keep our feathers in place. This place rules. Don't know what place it is. I just parked here and I thought this said Apollo when I pulled in. So I was like, oh, okay, that's right. That's my lineage. I'm alright to park here. I'll park it for as long as I want, as long as I like. And then I come back and I presumed. Oh, there's more pigeons. Hello, nice one, mate, nice one. Another got up here too, look. Hello. Where you going? Yeah, they're like TRaMpY style of magical sort. The one that's what I'm naming them now. That's the type, because the one that comes up as smear GOOLWA is a lovely sort. It's quite a delight, and it turns out, well, I've named him TRaMpY, so now they're all getting called TRaMpY because TRaMpY was a lovely type too. I had rocked up here. I just went to ATM over there. An automatic teller machine. It's a smart one. It's a bit concerning. So no doubt it was surveilling as a means to militarise, assess my armament, reconnaissance, tech-wise. Is where I was going with that. Probably is. I mean, no doubt it's doing all that. And actually, just reminded me as well. I'm going to get back to this. Not really much. I just happened to notice it. But I like the palms. They're lovely. The wing is backing us up too. It's lovely. I was in Coles recently, the other day. The shopping type, the supermarket. You know, one of the giants that's split itself into two, pretends to be Woolworths and Coles, and really it's all a fucking sham. But yeah, look, I've got to get groceries too. I eat as well. Probably more than the average man. It feels like I'm eating all the time. Kind of, yeah. I'm on my same. Oh yeah, I noticed that because this is the one at Victor Harbour. I noticed this in that. Oh, there's a little, because I had to get help. I always seem to have to get help at those. Not just I mean, I'm starting to think those do-it-yourself checkouts were really just a meet and greet scheme, or maybe I was thinking it was taking their jobs. They seem to have to do well, at least the one. No, it's removed a number of jobs, but the remaining checkout chick or young man, well, they're like right in the middle of the jam because they're having to help. Well, I don't know, 1 in 7 living, walking women, or the man type, because it fucks up all the time. It's constantly, I have problems with it. Well, you've got to, it takes some money. Anyhow, a lot of machines don't actually, I don't know, they seem to they don't do their best around me, or there's something else. Yeah, I digress. So they're still filming here. I just noticed that the other day when they were helping me with something, it wasn't working. It should have worked, and then I put my hand up. They come and help me. It works for them generally. I was thinking it was trying to. That doesn't matter. It was trying to hook me up a few times. I thought, wow, that's handy. Thank you. Oh, right now I'm shopping. But yeah, look. I don't know what didn't seem to be working for any. Well, it works for everyone else, but not for me at those occasions. But I've now said it's 1 in 7. It fucks up for, as in the computer goes a bit awry, and you're like, Fortunately, they're always nearby, the attendants, mostly because they're hovering. They think you're going to steal something. It's like, fuck. I mean, you probably should. I mean, I choose not to. I'm sure there's ways, not even that creatively, that one could, and well, some may say should. It's not my choice to do that, so I don't. They do take for whatever reason, I don't know. They just, look, lots of things want to be near. Sometimes they'll hover, and either way, they're always never far behind. I'm doing the bloody right thing anyway, even though, it's not always. It's not the easiest way often to do things. It's fair to say from this plane of awareness. Said here, not just on this day. I'm rambling, but that's what I do. Yeah, that's right. He's already done the diagonal walk earlier. I realised after about, the first couple I was like, I could tell they were going to do it. They were doing the film and thing, but then he's got thrust his hand in that pocket. The moment I started fucking talking again, because he wanted me to turn the camera, and I did. So that's a win to the pocket thruster, and it'll be a loss, that one for me. I know better than to point my camera at such things. It might seem like nothing, it's not. And look, once you've been sensitised to something, that's it, you are buggered, and not even metaphorically. Repeatedly metaphorically, it would seem. At a certain point, you do. You, speaking of me, is really all I can do as I be me. Not most of the time. In fact, I'm I all the time. I can get a sense from others. Some of those senses I don't wish to have gotten, and I get them anyway. And that kind of ties in with the bit I was just trying to say or explain then. It's like, you get sensitized to something, and it really does trigger you quite some time. But look, there is a point where you're able to it sounds like a version of triggering, and perhaps it is, even as I try to explain it here, figuring that you notice things still. You suppress them, or you push them down, or you divert your attention in other ways, and that's, I'm telling myself increasingly, it's part of the game. Right, it's like you just not. They're doing this shit. They're doing the shit that was done in front of you repeatedly with monotonous, with agony. There's some fuckwits. I'm not going to point at them because I'm still triggered by those fucking pieces of shit. So, what I'm trying to say. Yeah, triggering is a means to overcoming and by overcoming it means, well, you're not going around it, you're going through it. But by going through it, you kind of, there's another way around it, which is effectively through it without avoiding it. No, it's avoiding it. Well, it's not avoiding it because it's fucking happening anyway. All right, I haven't quite worked that one out. It only just came to me then. Or not, it's supposed to be just been arriving over quite some time. Probably since they started having the hand in the pocket problem a lot around I mean, the headlights and the silly behaviour of those pretending to be others around. Well, look, I imagine it's gone on to some extent far before I was sensitised by a whole bunch of it in an incessantly frequently sent or delivered or found amount. I don't know if I said that. No, I didn't. Alright, I just noticed the other day that the camera calls, it actually blocks your head out now. Like, because I was, that's out of my head. It was like a square, like a, yep, I'm still here. It was a block, like we've blurred your blocked head. It's not normally blocked, if you know what I'm saying. It was the same view from the camera that I had commented on some time back, maybe a couple of years ago. I'd said how, I was in my own, back when I had a home, I was in there and I was actually driving to my mother's part in this game or zone, one may say, to make no mistake, and if you do, if you don't, you won't hear about it from her, and that's lovely. I love my mum. Good on her. She's telling someone else. Fantastic. Thanks, mate. A little dive bomber. It's like, you gone in too far. Pull back. My mum sent that one in to maybe give me a fright. Except that I get excited with the birds. They're lovely, and it's not frightening to me. It wasn't my mum. If it was, I've overcome that one, and it's become a thrill of the game. That's essentially what I was attempting or alluding to. Well, did I say? No, maybe. I don't know exactly precisely what I've said. I did do it away. I mean, it's come out the hole in the front of my head, the mouth one. There's a crows, were lovely too. A lot of them provide support for me. Usually one or two at most at a time. That's all you need. So one crow, fantastic. I'm not saying for all time. I'm saying a number of times I'm brought back, reminded by the lovelier kind, and like the palm, that's the lovely kind. The little TRaMpY pigeons up there, lovely kind. Very thoughtful fence work. They're pleased with it. They're like, this is, and that's good to see. And they just not move. They're gone to sleep. I think probably that time it's chilly. And there's not much of it because there's no drain off that bloody thing. But there's just that just will drip out there. That's it. Well, shit. I was looking at my eyes. There's a little spout there, so I suppose that's where the water goes. So they're set. Why the fact they didn't want them on there? They complained about the shitting. But the reason I pulled this out, but I think the reason, it's just like a nondescript building. I thought I'd put it in the park, and I was like, it's these fucking psychos. I had presumed, right? Then I'm like, it says Apollo. That's for me. I parked in the park. Then I'm like, what's that say? It says, I don't know, whatever it says, Adele. Or I say Adele. Does it say Adele? No, Appel. And it's something. Oh, it's still no, that's not that. I just had to have. I was like, what's that? The palm was hiding it. I'm presuming that's what it says up there. It's got like a little arrowy thing. I think there's an arrowy thing there. It's cryptic in a way, as far as if it was a business or an establishment and you wanted to say, look, this is where we are, come see us for business. Because a lady, like an Asian lady, was here just before when I was filming. I didn't point out. I don't think I did. I tried not to. She should just be hanging around me, but she also seemed very confused, and she went to go in there and didn't. And that's kind of when I was like, it's 151, it's tricky to see in a way. You got black on black. I mean, I like the colours and the setup of this place. I like the type of light. I'm like, that's like an etheric type of excite. got from me, I was like, oh, okay, it's a bit like the temple, the Buddhist temple in, I can't remember where, somewhere in Southeast Asia. I did a thing on it quite a while back, and it verified precisely the hypothesis is not just mine, of many, about how it was, not just back in time, but still currently. That was a current event, the light and the spirit quite perceptible, being created in a chi-like, sheer delight. I forgot what I was. Either way, it's like that. I like that. So perhaps this is, look. Okay, it's got a sign. Signs. Time limit. Oh, that's not really there. And nothing on that sign. Actually, nothing on that sign at all. There's only. Well, it's actually. It's wondering, because if it's Old Dog Latin, well, that would be the only language. So it's only the one language. So, you got lines and different things. So technically, by the styles manual, it's fucking out, I suppose. So it's a blank sign, isn't it? There you go. She looked at me, she gave me a sideways look. She saw me holding the thing up. Oh, she works for the. Yeah, that's the other thing I noticed. Well, I'm not going to bother getting into it now. Oh, it took us a sideways look, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm being outed for doing nothing wrong, but just sitting talking into my phone, rambling on. Sideways glance, kind of. Well, you see a lot of those. They don't like to. Some don't like to look you in the eye, and that's up to them, I suppose. I always find it interesting in a way. It tends to say much more about the subject or the source of the sideways aforementioned site I half said, slurred or swayed towards. Did I say it? I don't really know precisely, but yeah, the sideways look tends to say more about the looker than the lookee, or the one being looked at sideways, said he. Often that's the case, again and again, seen by me, to be. But either way, let's not overthink it, over whatever. I was just went to the ATM and go see Mary a bit of time. Was it? I didn't notice the cool tram pigeons, and I didn't until obviously when I did. But yeah, I wonder what that place is anyway. It's very mysterious. 1517. Oh, it's lovely. It's wonderful. In a way, it's another building that's probably mine. I just don't have the keys at this point of the day. It was a pigeon, another diagonal walker with his hand thrust in the pocket. I'm not going to point it his way. Fucking over it. Nice love. I'm going to roll on. Roll on. It's Bank of Sydney. Never even heard of that fucking bank. You just make them up. That's the other thing. Everyone's a bank. You can be a bank, but if you're, it's about the energy you put into being one. And if you're putting the energy into be the type of bank that these lot purport to be, well, it's a pretty low brow and eventual low lie. You'll find, I'd suggest, you already have in the game. Certainly seems that way to me. Bye now. Nice love. Bye now. Nice love. TRaMpY business. Thank you. Bye. I'm stopping it.